Dear students, welcome to Swayam Shikshaa. This is the second video in our series. Now in this video, we will try to observe or will try to in fact learn how to prepare 360-degree notes both for essays as well as for answers. This is a very, very important and a significant area which most of us neglect. Now, when we have to prepare material or when we are looking at certain significant topics, what I mean by significant here, significant topics are those topics which will be useful for the next 2 to 3 years. For example, self-reliance India. So, if you are preparing notes on self-reliance, how do I brainstorm? How do I pick up points from different areas? If at all I have to write an essay on self-reliance, or if at all I have to write an answer in my GS3, or maybe if I want to write an answer in GS2, whatever it is. So how do I prepare content in a holistic manner? This is the focus of the video. And I am again repeating, these video series will be continued only based on students' request. That means if you comment that you want these videos, your comments are going to be very important, your likes are going to be very important. And if you really like these videos and if you want us to continue, you have to endorse us. Okay, so moving forward, let's see. Self-reliant India, myth or reality. Now, this is something like I'm taking a topic on a 360-degree note. So, in this 360-degree note, self-reliance, okay. So, here, suppose if it comes up as an essay. So, how do I take up this topic is what is very important. So, if at all it's an essay, so you can think of something like COVID-19 pandemic has sent chills down the spine. Why? Because when there was lockdown, when supply chain systems were stuck, okay, your dependence on other countries has reduced automatically. If we can see, so there was this dependence on other countries that got reduced, and we were in fact experiencing the worst economic situation also, and during and after the pandemic. So it also gave us, in this crisis, it also gave us an opportunity. What is the opportunity? To look internally. Okay, so it exposed the fragility of globalization and global value chains. If we get disconnected with the global value chains, can India manage itself? So it has given us an opportunity to look back on our health, look back how our health systems are working, how our indigenous systems are performing. So this is what I have written here in the form of introduction. Then when you're preparing notes, most importantly, how do I prepare in a 360-degree? You can see here. If you see here, what we have written here, self-reliance is not import substitution. It's not what we did in 1960s and 70s where we were restricting imports. Atmanirbharata is mainly about becoming stronger from inside so that your dependence on other countries is automatically going to reduce. Okay, so here it is making India a manufacturing hub. So one angle is I'm looking at the manufacturing sector. How can India become a manufacturing powerhouse? Okay, then comes up our advantage sector, that is the knowledge economy. So when we talk about the knowledge economy, high-tech value addition or innovative product with indigenous design. Another important aspect when we talk about self-reliance, another angle to it is, which India only has this advantage, is the demographic dividend. So India has one of the youngest population. Can we reap our demographic dividend? Can we think of creating full employment? Or can we take the advantage of this young population? How do we do that by 2035? So this is something like which we have an advantage. Then talking about agriculture. When we talk about food processing industries or when we talk about the agrarian climate in India, we have an added advantage. We have an added advantage. Are we really taking up that added advantage for the benefit of India? Now, this is basically with respect to agriculture, when we talk about nutrition, food security, or physical and economic access. Then talking about energy. So, when we talk about energy security, are we able to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels? Are we able to take the advantage of vast coastline? Again, I'm talking about self-reliance. So, what is the positive we have is, one is the vast coastline. The advantage of tropical location which we have, are we able to reap the benefits of the tropical location when we talk about the solar, or when we talk about development of a 3-stage nuclear program? And India obviously is also working towards fighting out climate change. So with these areas, is there any scope for self-reliance? India has to work on self-reliance with respect to energy security. Similarly, defense. When we talk about indigenous production, for example, during Kargil war, US was reluctant to give us GPS access. So indigenous is something very, very important. We have to become self-reliant when it comes to defense especially. So reducing imports or no external, because sovereignty of the nation can get affected. It's an area where definitely India has to become self-reliant. And similarly, when we talk about water security and health security. So health, when we talk about health, pharma manufacturing, then R&D improvement, and then affordable medicines. So like this, we are preparing a sketch. First thing is you have to prepare a sketch, very important. Okay, so if it comes up as an essay, you can write points. If it comes up as an answer, then you have a fodder here. Once you have a fodder well prepared, automatically writing 10 marker shouldn't be a difficult task. Okay, now see, if at all it comes up as a as an essay, so we can talk about how the impact of free trade agreements or dumping goods, how it has hurt India, and how it has led to premature deindustrialization, etc. Now that is the reason we have to come up with self-reliance or talking about national security, etc. Then this is how very, very important aspect here is. Now when I prepare the 360-degree sketch, then on each area, if I am able to have three points in mind, automatically my essay is also done. Okay, so this is one way to prepare a 360-degree note. I hope you have liked this video. I'll be coming up with philosophical essay, how to prepare material for philosophical essays in the subsequent videos. Please do subscribe to our channel. Please do share. And please, your comments are very, very important to continue this series. Signing off. Thank you.